Hey, what's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another GTA 5 video, and today I want to talk to you guys about another really awesome DLC concept idea that I think would be a really great addition to GTA Online. This DLC concept wouldn't be some huge undertaking for Rockstar because, as you'll see, it's a fairly simple concept. There's not much to it, but it would add a few things that would be greatly appreciated, some quality of life fixes, and it would give CEOs something extra to strive towards, something extra to do. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. The creator of this idea is actually the Red Viking. A lot of you guys probably remember him way back when on Fashion Friday and even some of the top kills of the week. But I think his idea is a pretty solid base to work with. And at any point, if you do like this idea, please drop the video a like and share it with Rockstar. You can tweet it at them or just share it with your friends so more people know about it. Like I've said in the last few DLC concepts, the more people that do see these might mean that Rockstar acknowledges them and could potentially add them. And plus, the last few ones that I've done aren't, in my mind, aren't some huge DLCs. They're just little things that I think would keep players interested and keep the game alive. Because ultimately, GTA Online at its core is about making money or buying cars. Like that's the end goal for the most part. And over the last year, they've given us multiple ways of making money so we can buy cars and other things in the game. So this year, if they are sort of winding down on the giant DLCs, and they do take it back to some small-esque DLCs where there's just a few cars, maybe some new houses or something, then I think this DLC concept would fit perfectly in that scenario. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in. This idea, this concept, is about having upgrades to your office. Now, at the moment, I would say the office is the single most useful feature in the game. It allows you to do so much stuff. It allows you to become a CEO. It allows you to buy the import-export cars, or like source them. It allows you to get crates. It has a 60-car garage. There's a custom shop in it that you can even do Benny's mods in. You can auto-land a helicopter on the roof. It gives you the assistant, which gets you free snacks, gets you VIP helicopter treatment. There's so much more, and that is what makes the CEO offices incredible. But one thing I feel like the CEO offices lack, they lack a reason for your associates, your other business partners, to come up and join you. And I know you don't want to spend most of your time in an office because the point of GTA, like I said, is making money, buying cars, blowing people up, you know, that type of stuff, which doesn't take place in an office. It takes place outside. But I think these office upgrades offer more than just, you know, mindless killing and driving around. I don't know. It gives you something else or something new to do. So I will be talking about 5 office upgrades. However, if you come up with anything that you would like to see, as always, let me know in the comment section. The first 2 are kind of not as important, I guess. One would be a heist room. I don't know why we spend so much money on the CEO office, but we can't start heists from it. That's not something that a lot of people probably even want because I'm sure many people don't even play heists anymore. However, I do feel it should be an option for the people who want it. I think ultimately the goal of this concept would to make your CEO office kind of be like the one-stop shop for everything. So you could not have to deal with loading or driving across the map for certain things. And heists or having a heist room would definitely sort of fix that because then you wouldn't have to drive all the way to your apartment, wherever that may be, and then sit through the multiple loading screens to get into your apartment. Having it in your CEO office with everything else would just be nice to have. And then the other one, a guest room. I don't really know how this would work exactly. In the concept idea, he stated that it would allow guests to change clothes, shower, sleep, and pick up weapons similar to the yacht. The yacht does have those extra rooms, and that's where some, I guess, guests could stay. But that one I could do without. But having it an option, why not? I'm fine with it. As for how much this stuff would cost, whatever I say would probably be wrong. I'll give some estimates, but we all know how much money Rockstar charged for certain things. The office accommodations for the CEO offices are like, what, $800,000? So you can only imagine what some of the stuff, if it did come true, would be. The heist room, though, and the guest room, let's just say heist room, $200,000, and then the guest room, $250,000. Because those would be upgrades that aren't that great, so they got to make them a little cheap if they want people to buy them. Moving to the third upgrade idea, and this is the one I think would truly sell this DLC, at least for me. Having an office rec room. Now, it would probably be $1 million, knowing Rockstar, but the things it would add would be great. And this would also fix that problem of not having reasons for your associates to come up. If you had an office rec room with multiple new activities, then your associates, it would give them a reason and it would be a lot of fun. And I'm talking about actual new activities, Rockstar, not the same ones in the game. No one wants to play arm wrestling. No one really cares about darts. You know, give us pool. And for the people out there that might say, well, pool's not in the game, look at this. They had it. They were coding it into the game at one point. So I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to add a little pool table to your office. Hell, even at a bowling lane. You can finally live out your fantasies as Nico and go bowling with Roman, you know? That's a horrible accent, but you know what I mean. Like, there's so many freaking cool ideas. And one thing I always stated was that I wished activities, like newer activities, came with the addition of mansions. Looks like we might not ever get mansions, so adding them to your office as a rec room upgrade just fits perfectly. Also, they could have another TV in there with more video games. I mean, there's that one really cool one and fun one that's in the upstairs room, but maybe make more exclusive mini games for just the rec room. So that's the one that I think would really sell this DLC, having new activities, different activities than just, like I said, killing, going out, making money, buying stuff. These would just be for fun. So that's number 3. Number 2 would be a walk-in safe or a storage closet. And what this would do, the safe would hold all your office floor money. The closet, the storage closet, would hold all your cargo clutter. And it would give you an option to organize it. So if you do want it all hidden, you just hide it. If you want it showing up, like if you want just the money showing up, then you could, through your interaction menu or through some sort of menu, you could have just the money showing up, but all the other cargo in the storage closet, or vice versa. That's one of the main complaints I've seen. And while it's cool to have the money and stuff, at a certain point, it just gets kind of overwhelming and it's kind of annoying to have it and to see it constantly. So having an option to remove it or organize it in a cleaner way, that would be one of those quality of life fixes I was talking about earlier. Also would be really cool, and I don't really know what room this would go in. I just stuck it in this one because it's a closet. So maybe there could be a new addition, like a new online clothing store. I don't know how this exactly could work, but just hear me out. It would be awesome, in my mind, if we could just go to our CEO office to buy clothes. Because it seems like 50% of the time I go to a clothing store to buy clothes, I get shot at. They shoot the person in the store. The store closes, and then I got to go to another one, and then they follow me. It's kind of a hassle. So having your own personal store, I guess, in your office, obviously for whatever rate this room would go for, I think would be great. And again, this one, speaking of rates for the room, a walk-in closet safe. You should probably get a discount if you did purchase the safe, you know, that you could purchase already that does nothing. But it would probably be like $1 million. And then the last one, the Armory. This would be really cool because you could show off your guns that you don't want. While the gun locker is kind of neat, it was kind of disappointing that your guns sort of just disappear. Where if you had an armory and you could display your weapons that were all colored, whatever paint job you wanted, I think that'd be a really cool addition to the office. And like the safe with the discount, I think if you purchased a gun locker, you should get a discount on this room. Also, some quality of life stuff that this room could bring. You could have the option to bulk order your ammo or your armor, because it's always a pain to order ammo or armor. Also, one cool thing, maybe you pay your assistant some more, and let's just say every few hours, your ammo just automatically refills. Some people may say that's too overpowered, that's not fair, but I would say we're sort of reaching the end of online. There's going to be a ton more updates, I feel, this year, but we're 3.5 years in, so why not just go all out? You know what I mean? I don't think many people would really care if your ammo automatically refilled, so you don't have to go to the ammunition to refill it when you ran out. Now, one thing you may be asking yourself is, where would this even go? Because the CEO offices are kind of cluttered as is. Well, there's actually an office door that doesn't get used. It's on the far left-hand side or right-hand side, depending on which way you look, and it doesn't open. So what the idea would be, that door would become a staircase. and you would go either upstairs or downstairs, depending on whatever way they decide. And on the second floor, that's where these upgrades would take place. Red Viking actually sort of drew out a little map of what it would look like, and I think you can get an idea from this picture here. I mean, just by looking at that, I think it fits very nicely. Everything is sort of in order, and it doesn't look too out of place for the office building. So that's why I think this would be a great idea. And then to wrap up this video, some extra ideas that I didn't really know which room to fit in, but I think they would be much appreciated for the offices. Having the option to bulk buy snacks, like the ammo and the armor. I don't really want to click the snack button a million times, you know, when I'm talking to my assistant. So just having like a buy all option would be nice. One thing that annoys me, I don't think this will ever get fixed, but whenever you go to your CEO office, you go to your computer to order or to source a car, it always takes like 10 to 20 more seconds than it needs to because your guy has to do that stupid animation. I wish we could just skip the animation, but again, that's probably not going to happen. And then the other one, I want to see better lighting in the garages. I don't know if that's possible due to the way they're made or what, but I just feel like the lighting in the garages is not that great at all, especially when you compare it to the 10-car garages that are just all white and super bright. So that is the office upgrade DLC concept idea. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if you think it's a good idea, if you think it's something Rockstar should look into. Like I said at the beginning, this is a small-ish DLC concept that I think is fairly reasonable for online, and I don't think that it would really require too much work, at least, you know, compared to the DLCs we got last year. But like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys think. If you have an office upgrade idea that you want to share, let me know in the comments. Please drop this video a like if you did enjoy, subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.